Negative campaign ads are upping the ante in this campaign, and the candidates' family members now seem to be fair game, or so say some. We found a new campaign ad online that's making some headlines this morning. There are claims that it has been released by the Republican Party of Texas. We have been unable to independently confirm that. The ad focuses on Barack Obama's brother, half-brother, in a hard-hitting way. Check it out.
Has viciously attacked John McCain and his family for being successful in living the American dream. This, even after McCain gave so much for his country. Obama claims he's looking out for our families in an economic downturn. But ask yourself this, if Obama cares so much about your family, why doesn't he take care of his own family first? Barack Obama lives in this house, wants to live in this house, while his own brother lives in this one.
Paid for by the Republican Party of Texas and not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee.
So, is that fair, or is it an outrage? Joining us live in Denver, Fox News contributor Bob Beckel and GOP consultant Andrea Tantaros. Morning. Morning. Bob, you want to take this one?
Yeah, let's go 15 generations back, find a cousin someplace that was in Siberia. I mean, look, the problem with all this stuff is it's dangerous in politics to attack family members as it is, which is why the Democrats have to be careful about attacking Sidney McCain, and the Republicans better be careful about attacking family members. This is a guy in Africa.
Yeah.
And by the way, having been over there, that's not a terrible house necessarily in Africa, but you've got to be careful. You get down to these things about houses and you know, or Biden's hair. I mean, this gets too silly too fast, and there's a price to be paid. And have you ever noticed whenever they do a negative ad, it's always a woman's voice that they use to carry the ad?
That.
Yeah, and it's true.
Less mean.
Yeah.
But it is a mean ad. I think negative
Republican perspective.
Yeah, I think negative advertising works, but I think there's a difference between being negative and being just plain mean.
Yeah.
I mean, his brother is in a very unfortunate situation, and you know, I still don't think siblings are game changers. Roger Clinton, Neil Bush. I mean, these guys aren't moral compasses, but they're not going to change.
Let me ask you, just so our viewers know, the half-brother lives in Nairobi. It's the son of Barack Obama's father, so that's the lineage that they share. Is this some subtle message about his roots in Kenya? I mean, is that what they're going for here, Bob?
I'm glad you asked that question because I didn't want to offer it up, but it's exactly what I think it is, and I think it is a way to say the one problem Obama's got. He ain't from here. Isn't that the issue they're making? It's a pretty interesting way to get around saying it, and I think it's still a very nasty, mean ad, but that is the point that they're going to go after with Obama. They're going to try every way they can push it that this guy ain't American.
Well, you got to be careful it doesn't backfire. I mean, you saw in the special elections they used ads on Reverend Wright in the South, and they didn't work. And so I would encourage Republicans to be a bit smarter. I mean, they could cut an ad and say, we're all going to be living in huts because of his raised tax rate soon, but let's not go after the poor brother.
But what needs to happen now? Does John McCain need to come out and denounce this? He had nothing to do with it, we should underscore, but does he need to come out and say something? Should anybody?
I don't think he needs to come out and say anything. I think, the Texas GOP did this ad, or we're trying to confirm.
Importantly.
I don't think this has anything to do with McCain, and I don't think he should even bring it up.
Remember, he did that with the North Carolina GOP came out with an ad, and they wouldn't drop it. So he didn't want to put himself in a position to say, I don't like it, and they keep it up.